We're going to be running, Game Boy Color version of the game. And yeah, should be quite fun. Fingers crossed. Anyway. Apparently there's no sound though. Oh no, there's no
Apparently
sound.
not.
Have I lost my mind? No, we're definitely here. You can probably hear it on my stream, and probably hear Joseph on his stream. My bad. Okay, right. Tell us when... Is it fixed? Okay, right. I presume everyone can hear us. Okay, so... Right. Just to repeat what I've just said, real quick. So I'm Viper, and Joseph is on the other end of the line. And we're going to be running Colin McRae Rally Game Boy Color. The Novice Championship, which is comprised of 3 rallies, New Zealand, Greece and Austria. We're both going to be using the Escort Mark II. There's that, or the VW Golf, but we're going to be using the Escort. Joseph's probably going to come out in top in this. He's got better at it than I am. But regardless of that, yeah, I presume we are ready on the timer for Prinny, sorry, or whoever's on time. Don't know why I said Vinny. But yeah, are we ready on the timer? I presume you're ready on yours, Joseph.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got mine at 0, so literally it'll be a case of 3, 2, 1, go, that sort of thing. Yeah, just let us know when we're ready and we will start. We will commence battle. Right, okay, they're ready. You ready, Joseph?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so as mentioned, this is Colin McRae Rally for the Game Boy Color. And as mentioned, we are using the Escort Mark II. Like I said, Joseph's most likely going to come out on top in this. He's got more practice time than me, but regardless of that, yep, so there's only 2 stages per rally, and you can actually cut a fair bit of the track on this. It's not too bad, really, in terms of drivability. It's quite a short speedrun as well compared to most racing games. So, for example, as I showed this morning, I played V-Rally 2, and that was about half an hour. This is going to be half of that, clocking about 15 minutes. Now, neither myself or Joseph have done too much practice of this game, so
yeah, this is
chances
kind
are
of a de-rust.
de-rusting. But regardless of that, that's what's going to make this one a bit more fun. It was kind of in the plan, really. Just as long as we've got the right, you know, the right amount of stuff, shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, so it's mainly just about from getting point A to point B. In case you don't know how rally racing works, you get from point A to point B as fast as possible. Now, in these sort of games, you can choose to use shortcuts and stuff like that across the track. That's completely fine.
Yeah, the game is flat for the most part, so you can just cut across grass and all that kind of stuff. You don't necessarily have to follow the track, but you're going to lose some grip if you go off the road.
I presume you've done stage 1.
No, not yet.
Ooh.
So this game consists of, well, this run consists of 3 countries, New Zealand, Greece, and Austria.
Yep, it does. The only time we're going to have to change tyres, I think, is Austria.
Yeah, because I'm sure you can get faster times if you configure everything the right way, but you don't. It doesn't compensate from that time losing when you're on the setup.
Also, there is like a cut that you can do for New Zealand Stage 2. However, in most cases, it's not too bad. It's not too risky. But in my case, I don't tend to use it too much. Just because even though it does save a lot of time if you can nail it, that is. For me, I've never been able to get it right, so it's a case of not risking it and just doing it all the way.
We've been using that, but if you look at all the runs, we've been using that cut since the beginning.
Pretty much.
It's just a matter of perfecting the cut, not touching anything.
Nice. I always forget which way the track actually goes. So the thing is,
this is mostly memorization. You just really have to learn the tracks here because you don't see much. So Just play it over and over and over again, and you'll figure out exactly where things are.
Yeah, so for the most part, New Zealand is pretty much straightforward. There's a couple of things that you shouldn't really do with New Zealand, as I've kind of just proven it by trying to be a smart ass. But yeah, for the most part, it's not too bad, really. In terms of drivability with these cars, as Joseph mentioned before, that the Escort is a better car to drive, just because of the fact that it's drivetrain. Or
Well, it's faster. It's faster, but it has worse handling. Mainly, because I think it's just rear-wheel drive, so it's going to be a little less controllable. But it does have better speed than the Golf. So I think if you're starting to play this game, you might want to start with the Golf. It's a bit easier. But no, I think this game is pretty drivable. I know if you come to this game and you think, oh my god, it's so hard to play. No, you just gotta play it a bit, and you might actually find interest in it.
I mean, with the run being as short as it is, and being like 15 minutes, actually maybe under if you can get that sort of time.
Oh, you can. You can definitely go under 15 minutes.
Oh. I've already hit a few trees. I've hit quite a few trees on this one. Oh man, this could have been a PB on my New Zealand. It still was. What the hell? That's so bad. That was so bad, but yeah, I saved time. I don't know how. Okay, Greece. I'm not even going to bother repairing my car. We never really bother repairing our car. The thing is, though, for novice anyway, we don't, because there's no point in it. For intermediate, as Joseph has done, would you say it's worth repairing your car for intermediate?
Yeah, I would say so, because you do experience things like the lights not working at night or turning damage, stuff like that, and it will screw you up.
What are those things, really?
So repairing your car here, I think your car also takes less damage here, so it's really a non-issue.
And then with Expert, you actually have a really hard time because you can barely repair the car at all. I think you mentioned.
The difficulty in Expert it's very unforgiving. It's about using the right setup, getting really good with the Expert cars, and it will take you a few tries before you probably even get close to winning an Expert.
Whoop. Oh god, that was close. God, how my car's not hit anything yet? I do not know. Also, this game plays on like a weird sort of axis. So you notice, obviously, it's a bird's eye view sort of game, where you're looking down at the car, a bit like the old Grand Theft Autos. But here's the thing: you'll notice that he says like hairpin left and hairpin right, and that it's like hairpin left and hairpin right. But often you'll find that the game will feel really weird because you're like, wait a minute, it said right, but it's actually turning left. It's just because it's actually basing, as long as you know which way the car's facing, and you can figure out, right, okay, so if he says right, I've got to turn right and not turn left. Because, like, for me, the first time I played this, I was really struggling. I mean, I still struggle now.
You're going to struggle big time the first playthrough. Just because it's, yeah, you don't know where the track's going, and the pace notes are they're not really accurate.
Also, somehow I PB'd in, according to this, I PB'd in Grease Stage 1 just now. Shows you how bad I am. It's kind of funny though, because my end time is a 14:42, and apparently I'm already like a second and a half up my PB, so this might actually be, I mean, it's not going to be a great PB, but whatever. As I hit
You're not even that far behind me, like just a little bit.
Again, this was one of the reasons why I was like, oh, if we de-roast, this should be kind of interesting. See who can de-roast faster and get used to it. But given the fact that you played the game longer than me, will probably make it more of a win to you than to me. Even if I do PB, it's a win, I guess.
Yeah, you still have the possibility of making it pretty close, so.
It's when you get
Oh,
used to the handling.
I've totally screwed up stage 2. Holy crap.
Have you finished stage 2?
No, no. I made a big mistake though. I don't think I've done that in a while.
I think I'm on about halfway through the stage.
Oh,
So I'm getting there. I've just got...
oh my god. Holy crap.
Yeah, I've just got to get to the top. Keep forgetting about this.
Yeah, I lost... Yeah, I lost about 13 seconds there. That's good. That's nice.
I think my grease was pretty decent, if I remember rightly. Like, against my PB, my grease was pretty impressive. Okay, and left. To right.
Alright, I'm on Austria now, so...
Okay, so you're in the last, should we say, actment.
Yeah, the last third.
Oh. Oh, God, come on. Make it, I can make it, I can make it. There. Okay, I'm 3 seconds off my PB. Okay. This is going good. Austria, next. Can't remember. Do we need...
You need to switch the tire, and you need to prepare for having really, like, low amounts of grip.
I just remember the tires. It was wet grooves, wasn't it?
Yep.
At least they changed the tires. I don't think I did that in my PB, or maybe I did. Can't remember. Also, tire skidding. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Austria is really long. If you can get it right though, it's not too bad at all.
Nope. The stage length is... So, the thing is, I think Greece is the shortest. And then... Well, you could say this is maybe... I don't know about this and New Zealand.
I'd say this is longer than New Zealand, but that's just because of the fact that, well, what you've got here, what you're dealing with is quite bad. Quite bad conditions, whereas New Zealand it's just a case of having your car positioned in at the right moment. Whereas this, it's just about being cautious and not going overboard. So if you go overboard, you're out pretty much.
I'm actually impressed by the way this game mimics or recreates the tracks from the console game. Does a decent job. If you play them side by side, you'll see the similarities.
Even though the Game Boy Color is a lot more pixelated and the sound's obviously not as good. I mean, it would be though. It's a Game Boy Color game compared to the counterpart of a PS1 or even a PC. It's crazy.
Guys who did it did a decent job, I think.
I forgot who it was now, the guys that created this. Not Codemasters though. It was Codemasters,
it was,
but it was Spellbound or something?
Yeah, something like that. They also did, I think there was a Toka World Touring Cars for the GBA, which is another Codemasters game, so...
I remember there was some company or other, I think it was called Crawfish, that did Driver for Game Boy Color.
Sounds familiar.
I think it was Crawfish. I'm probably completely wrong on this, but if I'm right, I'll be surprised. The fact that I'm still beating the AI here, despite the bad driving, is saying a lot about my driving today.
Oh, the AI is kind of a joke.
I remember when I first tried playing this game, I couldn't even beat the AI, and now it's kind of like, yeah, we're done. Come on.
Yeah, sometimes when he tells you like 5 left, 5 right, whatever, the timing can be really strange. You don't know when to react because you don't know. You just have to memorize the damn thing.
God, I keep it in the sides of the track. I've hit them more times than a bloody pinball machine. Yeah, de-rusting is not the greatest idea. Although it proves how bad, just how bad my bloody driving was. with the golf. It's so bad. I have to admit, my driving in this game is laughable. I remember, like, ages ago.
And I'm done. And guess what? It's a PB.
Well, mine's gonna be miles from a PB now.
Wow.
Because I've screwed it up that much.
That's impossible. Wow. No way.
13
No
seconds
way.
off. What the hell is this? Okay, please game. Please just let me beat you.
Yeah, de-rusting is good for your car, indeed.
Oh my god. Game, stop doing this. Please, just let me finish it for Christ's sake.
$13.36. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm not finishing this in 6 seconds. No way.
Just wondering how Mike would have done. Oh well.
Done. Time. 14:51.
It's not bad, it's under 15. Not bad. That was your target and you got it. So.
I lost 12 seconds in Austria. I was expecting it to be like 15 something. But
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
14:51's not bad. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, so it's only like a minute and 15 seconds behind, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's a 13:30, that's right.
And my PB is a 14... Where's my PB? 14:42. And I'm miles off. Oh man. Yeah, that's that one. That's us all done and dusted, I think.
Yep.
14 minutes. I was expecting it to be like 15 or something. I knew you'd go a lot faster than me, but yeah, I'll take it. 14, 14:50 something. I don't know. It just depends. I thought with me not playing the game that much, then coming back to it all of a sudden trying to play it. Yeah, I thought it'd be a really bad.
I just feel like you don't forget this game. You come back to it and some remains, even if you feel like you're totally lost.
Yeah, and still don't do too bad. I mean, 14, whatever it was, 14:54, whatever I got. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Get rid of that. I'm just going to quickly change the game just so you know.